Joining a team that's just impressive. I think everybody's seen the second half of their season, and it was an unbelievable season, and I just felt like they had a dynamic core.
In a move that has sent ripples through the WNBA, veteran star DeWanna Bonner has re-emerged onto the social media stage with a declaration that leaves no doubt. The Indiana Fever are far from the undesirable destination some critics have claimed. With a bold and candid statement, Bonner not only announced her decision to join the Fever, but also dismantled long-held narratives about the team's environment and its fans. In this in-depth feature, we explore every facet of Bonner's decision, from her personal motivations to her vision for the Fever's future, and examine how her arrival signals a transformative new era for the storied franchise.
And I just wanted to be another puzzle piece into what they had, and hopefully I can give my knowledge, my leadership, and give it to these young players, so when I retire they can.
For years, certain voices have claimed that the Indiana Fever, a team rich in history and competitive spirit, has been a place that few elite players are willing to call home. Critics online, along with a handful of media commentators, had perpetuated a myth that the team's culture was toxic and that playing in Indiana was somehow a punishment rather than a privilege. But as DeWanna Bonner's recent remarks show, those assumptions are now outdated and, quite frankly, absurd. Bonner's retort came after a prolonged silence on Twitter, a silence lasting nearly 6 months. Rather than reappearing with a simple "I'm back" tweet, she returned with a meticulously crafted statement that rippled through the entire league.
Destination, and I can't help but laugh to the fans and the people online and the media commentators, unfortunately, who said that nobody wanted to play in Indiana. That doesn't make any sense.
With passion and unyielding conviction, she pointed out that the Indiana Fever is exactly where the game is worth playing. In her own words, the notion that nobody would choose to join Indiana is laughable. The veteran's remarks have since become a rallying cry for both fans and teammates, reframing the conversation around what it means to be part of this franchise. It's no secret that Indiana's second half season was nothing short of inspiring. As Bonner highlighted, the Fever's performance in the latter part of the season was a masterclass in resilience and teamwork. Spectators witnessed a metamorphosis, a dynamic core that transformed adversity into opportunity. The team's collective energy, paired with a never-say-die attitude, caught the attention of many across the league. When discussing her reasons for joining, Bonner was quick to express her admiration for the Fever's remarkable season. "I saw an unbelievable transformation," she noted. "There was something about the chemistry, the determination, and the hunger that made it irresistible."
They got a APB out for Cheryl Swoops. If you see Cheryl Swoops, she did a lot of talking a few months ago about the Indiana Fever, the locker room environment, how people didn't want to play there, how people wanted to leave.
For Bonner, who has spent years honing her craft and leading on the court, the decision was both natural and strategic. Here was a team on the verge of something monumental, a team that needed a veteran presence to guide its young stars through the inevitable ups and downs of a playoff chase. A particularly significant aspect of Bonner's statement was her outright dismissal of a recurring narrative. The claim that both Indiana Fever fans and rising star Caitlin Clark were somehow toxic. In a league where reputation can shape both public perception and on-court opportunities, Bonner's response was a game-changer. With unequivocal language, she labeled these baseless claims as nothing more than tired stereotypes, misconceptions that had persisted for far too long. "Consider that myth completely debunked," she declared. Her message was clear: success on the court comes from unity, mutual respect, and relentless dedication to the game, not from negativity or disparagement. By calling out the critics and reclaiming the conversation, Bonner not only reasserted her personal values, but also reaffirmed the integrity and passion of the Fever's community. DeWanna Bonner is more than just a skilled player. She is a mentor and a leader with a championship pedigree. Throughout her career, she has accumulated invaluable experience surviving elimination battles, clocking record-breaking playoff minutes, and ultimately hoisting trophies as a testament to her perseverance. Now, Bonner sees an opportunity to transfer that hard-won knowledge to a younger generation.
Her vision for the Indiana Fever is crystal clear: to be a guiding light, nurturing the emerging talents of the team while setting the stage for sustained success.
To help them be successful, so that's huge, and I'm hoping that I can give her a little bit more leadership and knowledge for her to understand this league a little bit better, and like I said, when playoffs hit, she'll be ready.
"I want to add my experience and leadership to this already dynamic core," Bonner explained. Her goal is not simply to add another scoring option, but to serve as a catalyst for growth. In her eyes, every training session, every film study, and every huddle is a chance to sharpen the skills of young players and prepare them for the pressures of postseason basketball. Looking at the Fever's roster, one cannot help but be impressed by the collective talent that has been assembled. With emerging stars like Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, and Lexi Hull, the team is brimming with promise. Bonner's decision to join was influenced heavily by the undeniable hunger and grit of these young players. They are not just talented, they are determined to push beyond what's expected of them. Bonner's excitement about the team is palpable. "I see something unique here, a group that's not content with just being good, but one that's relentlessly pushing for greatness," she stated. The Fever's resilience during last season's playoff push, characterized by a comeback in the second game of a critical series, has already demonstrated their potential. That resurgence was not a mere fluke.
Your services, DeWanna, so why was this the right opportunity for you?
I just feel like it was the location for one. My kids are literally right up the road, and I've spent a lot of time away from them.
But a sign of a team on the rise, a team ready to challenge the status quo. By joining a squad that has shown flashes of brilliance, Bonner is placing herself in the midst of a rejuvenated identity. The Fever are no longer seen as a rebuilding team. They are emerging as a legitimate championship contender, one that has the perfect blend of youthful ambition and seasoned wisdom. One of the most intriguing aspects of Bonner's new role is her commitment to mentoring the team's younger players. With a career steeped in high-pressure playoff battles, Bonner has encountered every imaginable scenario on the court. Now, she is determined to ensure that the next generation is not only talented, but also prepared for the mental and emotional demands of professional basketball. Her approach is multifaceted. On one hand, she's working closely with players like Caitlin Clark, offering insights on court strategy, positioning, and decision-making. On the other, she's fostering a supportive environment that emphasizes teamwork over individual accolades. "I want these young players to learn not only the technical aspects of the game, but also the leadership skills that come from handling adversity," Bonner explained. She envisions a future where the Fever's rising stars can confidently shoulder responsibility, both in practice sessions and on the big stage. Bonner's mentorship is not a one-way street.
So that and the core that they have here now is just kind of want to fit in, be another piece to the puzzle, and hopefully bring the energy dynamic and take us to a different level in the playoffs.
Her presence on the team serves as a constant reminder of what hard work, perseverance, and smart play can achieve. It's a living, breathing example for the younger athletes, reinforcing the idea that every challenge is an opportunity to grow, and every victory a shared success. It is one thing to have a roster filled with talented players, but it is entirely another to forge the kind of chemistry that can propel a team to greatness. Bonner has been effusive in her praise of the Fever's young core, highlighting not only their individual skills but also the synergy that has emerged during their season together. She recalled moments from last season when the team faced down adversity with a unity that defied expectations. You look at a team that's coming back game after game, and you realize it's not just about talent, it's about heart, trust, and the willingness to support one another through thick and thin, she said. This sense of togetherness is what makes the Fever so dangerous, especially as they gear up for the rigors of the postseason. Bonner's vision is to enhance this synergy further. Her role is not just to lend her skills on the court, but to be the glue that binds the team together. By forging strong relationships with every member, from the high-scoring guards to the dominant post players, she aims to create an environment where everyone plays for each other.
I'm pretty sure there's more things in the works in free agents, so I'm just kind of sit back and waiting, but I can't wait for April 27th is training camp. I got to mark down and get out here with everyone and set our goals. And
This mutual trust is essential for any team that aspires to reach the pinnacle of success in the WNBA. No discussion of the Fever's new chapter would be complete without mentioning the electrifying impact of rookie sensation Caitlin Clark. Bonner's remarks about Clark were not only glowing, but carried the weight of a seasoned veteran who has seen it all. With her incredible court vision and innate ability to elevate her teammates, Clark has quickly become a player to watch, and one whom Bonner intends to help refine further. Bonner sees in Clark the raw potential that, with proper guidance, can transform into something truly spectacular.
I think she gets the ball to people in the right positions to help them be successful, so that's huge. And I'm hoping that I can give her a little bit more leadership and knowledge for her to understand this league a little bit better. And like I said, when playoffs hit, she'll be...
She's a smart player with an instinct for making the right play, Bonner said. Her ability to distribute the ball and create opportunities for others is something that stands out even in her rookie season. The veteran's enthusiasm for Clark is not misplaced. It's an acknowledgement of the young guard's capacity to revolutionize the game from within.